Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will do a comparison between two mini totes. One is from KMM Co., the other is from Go Force Goods. These two companies, both of them are made in the USA. They use full grain leather to make handbags. The price is compatible too. So I want to show you the difference between the two mini totes from two different brands. So I will start with the price, then I will talk about the construction of the two totes, including material, size, stitching, hardware, all those details. Lastly, I will talk about my final conclusion. So first, to talk about the price, this is Go Force Goods mini crossbody. The one I got is a deluxe version. So for a normal version, you can make it look very similar to the KMM Co. So on the left side is KMM Co. Tote. If it's not deluxe, it can be look just exactly like this with of course the size will be different. So the price for Go Force Goods normal average is $200 and the price for KMM normal price is $225. For the Go Force Goods, the deluxe one, the price is $275. However, KMM Co. sometimes has scratch and dent items, and mine is from scratch and dent. What I mean is there could be scratches or like marks on the handbag on the leather. It's just because full grain leather, they don't do too much to smooth out the leather, so the leather will have some natural characteristics, and if the certain hide has more characteristics, they will just put it to scratch and dent. So the one I purchased is from scratch and dent, and I can show you in detail. So for example, this is one of the marking. So from far, like, you cannot see anything wrong with the bag. When you get really close, you can see some markings, but this is kind of perfectly normal in my opinion. As you use the handbag, you will probably get the similar scratches, and I'm totally fine with it. So this side actually looks better, like I don't really see anything. But I heard the scratch and dent quality can vary, so just be aware, and it's not returnable if you purchase from scratch and dent. So mine wasn't that bad, and the inside was fine too, like I couldn't find anything wrong. But just be aware, you could get a more like scratched or more marked bag if you purchase from scratch and dent, and the price will be $180, so it's cheaper. Now I want to talk about the construction of the bags. So first, you can clearly see the size of the two bags are different. To give you more reference, the height of Go Force Goods on the website is 9 inches and KMM is 10 inches. For the width, Go Force Goods is 9 inches and KMM is 12 inches on the website. However, when I put them side by side, I cannot really see a 3 inches difference. The depth for the Go Force Goods is 3.5 inches and for KMM is 4 inches. Again, I do not like visibly see a difference. So for the weight, Go Force Goods on the website says it's about 1 pound and 6 ounces. And KMM, it's not listed on the website. But I feel it's lighter, the weight is lighter because there are not that many hardwares on the KMM. Now let's look at it into more details about the features of the bag. So the deluxe one of Go Force Goods has a zipper, but if you don't use it, you can just lay it flat. It has a front pocket. If you do not want a deluxe, it will not have the front pocket or the zipper. So it has this buckled closure, but you can also request for the snap closure, similar to KMM. Inside the bag, it has one zipper. So for KM, the standard is just one snap closure, and it also has one inside pocket. So both have inside pocket. However, on the other side, the KMM has a sunglass holder where you can put your sunglass here. While the Go For Good has a key keeper, so you can hook your key right here. And this hardware definitely feels heavier than the leather tab here. This all adds to the weight of the bag. So the strap, like this handle strap, you can clearly see the KMM has more drop, so it will be easier to wear on the crick of your arm if you want to. While the KMM, the strap is definitely shorter, but it will look better to wear a crossbody because it's not that obvious. Like these two handles will not like stick out. Now I want to talk about the material. So this was most shocking to me because both of them use full grain leather, and I got the Go For Good leather purse first. So I was expecting the leather will be similar, but the texture is different. That of course depends on the hide and the tanning or the tanning process. Go For Good is oil tanned, but KM it's not clear on the website. So here I show you a side-by-side comparison of the leather piece. You can see the Go For Good leather is much thicker. So the Go For one, the one I have is bison leather. Because of this, I was curious if it's just bison leather or it could be due to like different type of leather. Because of that, I have another Go For Good tote. I want to show you the comparison. So this is just saddle leather from Go For Good, and this leather is actually even thicker. So when I present them side by side, you can clearly see the difference in the thickness of leather. Of course, both of them are full grain leather, so they are durable, but I just think maybe the thicker leather will wear better over time, because essentially if you're rubbing the leather, it will get thinner over time, but if you have thicker leather, you have more leather to rub off, I guess. So I was very shocking how different the thickness of the leathers were. That was the most difficult, most substantial difference I noticed. This one just feels really thin, the leather, but this one is very thick. So now I want to show you how the strap are constructed differently. So for the Go For Good, they have these leather tab here, and they put a D-ring, so you hook your crossbody strap here. While the KM, how they construct it is they poke through the leather piece and put a ring, so you hook your strap inside the bag. So from the look, this way to hook crossbody strap is more discreet, like you don't see it very clearly, so maybe it's more aesthetically pleasing. However, this one definitely feels more sturdy, and I haven't used either of them for a super long time, and I don't have professional equipment to see how much weight each of them can hold, but maybe over time I will know which one will break first. So for the stitching or how it's constructed. So you can see from the outside, they look like they were constructed differently. It's definitely true. So, oh, it's pretty dark. So the Go Force goods, they fold the leather in and stitch all the way down, and at the bottom they also fold the leather. So the outside surface looks super smooth and very tucked in. While for the KMM, they also fold the two-piece leather in, stitch all the way down, but they don't stitch. But they have like two. Similar to the hardware to kind of like hold its shape. So they have stitching like this way down, but they don't have stitching this way. So that's why it's not look as smooth as the outside of Go Force good. And it may be silly, but the hardware, it may be silly, but the one thing I want to say I noticed is the Go Force goods, they smooth out the edges of the strap. You can clearly see from the strap. So they smooth out the edge. So when you put it on, it's very comfortable. However, the KMM, they didn't do that. So when I first got this KMM strap, it definitely scratched my skin because the edge is super rough. The thickness of the strap are comparable. The reason why it may seem the Go Force good is thinner is because they smooth out the edge, but the strap are comparable. And the one thing I want to point out is the Go Force good strap has a wider pad, so it's more comfortable to wear with this wide pad. And the length of the two strap, the Go Force good is slightly longer, but just slightly. And you can see the KMM, in general, the strap is thinner, and the Go Force good strap is wider. So if you want to have a more comfortable strap, the Go Force goods definitely has more comfortable strap. So now I want to conclude the video. For me personally, I would definitely go for the Go Force goods because the price difference is minimal. Like even if you get scratch and dent, 180 versus 200, it's only $20 difference, and you get a much better purse. Because of its thicker leather and better construction, like thicker strap, more hardware, all that, it's gonna be a little bit heavier. So if you're very sensitive to weight of the bag, like if it's a deal breaker, then I can see why you would want to go for the KMM. Also, Go Force goods, actually this is a limited edition, so the price is more expensive, while KMM do not differentiate price based on the different colors. So that's one thing to point out. So the reason why I can see people pick KMM is, first, if you really want a color, like this KMM color, it's not offered by Go Force goods, that's why I go with it. Then I can see why you want to go for it. And maybe if you're really sensitive to the weight, I can see that could be another reason why you want to go for it. But in general, I think if you get a regular color, the price is very comparable. And the KM, if you go for the regular, the premium line, the price is even higher than a regular mini Avery. It will be lower than the deluxe Avery, but a lot of people don't even want the outside, may not even want the zipper or additional features. Also, for construction wise, I think the straps is better, and I think the leather is super good with Go Force goods. And this strap, how they connect the strap, the Go Force goods seems more sturdy. In general, I would recommend go for Scoot. Thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.